The only reason investors and especially VCs are listening to your pitch is because they want you to take their money and make more money out of it. And to do that, they have to look for huge market opportunities. With your market slide, you give specific numbers about how big your company can get and whether there's anything special about the market you're in. We encourage you to put some decent amount of research into these numbers and back them with legit sources. There's nothing worse than presenting wrong market information and having an investor listening who knows that. On the other hand, a good market slide can show the investor that you are the right person for the mission because you have extensive knowledge in the space. Investors are particularly interested in changing market opportunities because that often means that there's a gap in the market that needs to be filled. Reasons for a changing market can be things like regulations or the possibilities of new technology. A recent example of this is the opening of the German long-distance bus network to private companies. Before, only government-owned companies were allowed to provide this kind of service. But the change in regulations allowed private companies like Flixbus to pop up and become multi-billion-dollar companies. If you are founding in a new market, it can be challenging to build your market slide because there is no data available. In this case, it is always good to look at other industry sectors for analogies and illustrate which markets you are competing with. An example that's often used is from Uber. They decided to compare themselves to the cab market, although they brought an entirely new service to the people, and now there is a ride-sharing market. In general, I always try to use the market slide to show that A, I know the market very well, B, the market is huge and in the best case growing, and C, the market is worth founding a company in. But let's jump into some examples. Our products at BaseTemplates are made for entrepreneurs. So I decided to take a look at how many of us are out there and came up with a huge number on the left. As we are focusing mainly on startups and in particular tech startups, I brought the number down to the small circle on the right. This is the potential customer base we are looking at for the start. The kind of visuals with 3 circles is very popular, and I will link you more about how you can define your own market under the video. It will also explain things like total addressable market, the serviceable available market, and the serviceable obtainable market, or short TAM, SAM, SOM. As always, this is just one way of building the slide. But let's take a look at some more examples. Creator economy startup Passion Fruit decided to use the same type of visuals, but they decided to use dollar instead of the total amount of customers. This is totally fine and might even be more interesting for a lot of industries, as it has some kind of information in it about whether you can make money in this industry. This is another example of the market slide. The team at Hims & Hers splits the market into different age buckets that can be obtained and also gives some more insight into what kind of products we are looking at in the different market segments. I also like that they add more insights about the market to the slide. In this case, by saying that people prefer to have remote healthcare compared to going to the doctor's office. As you can see, there are many ways to create your market slide. For myself, I always try to hold it as simple by focusing on the size of the market with some basic data, my unique insights, and potential trends that I'm seeing in the market.